Speech off.
Okay, now I am on Main Street in my downtown area, and I just want to give an example of what I would not do with a cane because I'm not as proficient or confident. And I'm showing the downtown Main Street, particularly right now, because yesterday there was a huge city fest down here where the street was closed off and the sidewalks were blocked with booths for the candy walk for Halloween that is coming up. Gretchen and I did some walking in Morristown, but we had a trainer with us, and it was Halloween because it was this time, and there were all these goblins and ghosts and little children out everywhere dressed up, and that didn't faze Gretchen. But as I'm standing here in a familiar place to me, I can hear down the street in the direction that we're going, there's a noise. And I have no idea because I can't see. I don't know if all the sidewalks are still blocked with the booths or if they're clearing those away. But I want you to come along with me so that you can see what Gretchen does. The noise that I hear, and it's a good 100 yards away, but the noise that I hear shouldn't faze her. It might get loud on the video. I hope not. Now I hear a beeping noise. That means somebody is moving something. But this thing scares me. It always scares me when I don't know what's ahead and I just go toward the danger. I'm not quite as brave as one of our first responder, firefighters, police officers. I don't run toward danger, but if I don't face this and turn around and go home, then my mission isn't complete. So I just have to suck it up. It's going to be different because every environment is different. There's no prediction. So I'm just going to go forward and we'll see what happens. Hopefully we make it to the end of this block and Gretchen will know her landmarks. So I'm just videoing. Right now we're walking down the sidewalk. We're passing some, I know what my landmarks are. I hear the noise. I don't know if it's in the sidewalk or in the street. I don't know if the sidewalk is blocked. I'm trying to hold my camera forward, Gretchen. She stopped for some ridiculous reason. She's not supposed to stop. Now we should be traversing a forward, Gretchen. Forward. Forward, Gretchen. Okay, so this tells me she keeps stopping and sniffing. So she's smelling the residuals of the activities of last night. I'm going to pan over to whatever that machine is. I don't know what it is. But so far we're staying on our path. We just crossed a driveway that goes into a bank. Just when you heard the car go behind me, because I know what my landmarks are. Good girl. So I'm going to kind of point over that way. If you're sighted, you might know what that is. If I had Be My Eyes, I would just be curious and I would probably tap on my app and ask what that is. Okay, we're coming up to the building because I can hear the echo. There's a car that's idling to my left, over my left shoulder. It's parked. I hear the birds, so I know that we're in front of the building because they kind of tend to nest, you know, in the roof and over the porches. So far, so good. Here we come up right here. Now, this is one of our restaurants. We're under it. We're under the porch. I could just stand here and listen to the symphony, but we're not going to. They're closed because it's morning. I'm probably in there preparing sauces. It's a real authentic Cajun restaurant called Uncle Mick's. Just so far so good. There probably are still Halloween decorations out, which are very distracting to Gretchen. If I had my cane, I would be tapping and making sure that my way was clear, and I might run into or tap some of the decorations that are usually not there. We're still just walking in front of businesses. No sniffing, Gretchen. And I'm pointing straight ahead just so if you can see what she's going around. Okay, we just went around something pretty big because she went way over to my right and now back straight ahead. And without vision, I have no idea. I can smell hay bales. Again, because everything is decorated for fall. I grew up on a farm feeding cows, so I definitely know the smell of hay bales, and I just smelled it, which is another thing that you learn to use your sense of smell just to appreciate your environment. Forward, Gretchen. Okay, now I think I just passed the hardware store because it smells. I can smell it's like oils. Gretchen, she is very, very distracted. Very distracted. It's hard for me to make corrections with her because I'm holding the iPhone, but I would be correcting her. I might even put a gentle leader on her nose. A gentle leader is when you know they're going to be distracted. Good girl. She made it all the way to the end of that. Now let's find our chair, Gretchen. That's our landmark. Let's find our chair. Gretchen, find it. Find the chair. Find the chair, Gretchen. Find the chair. Is this the chair? Good job. Good job, Gretchen. Oh, what an awesome girl you are. Down, showing you her face straight on. Awesome girl. So that's what it's like to walk down Main Street. We faced the uncertainty. I wouldn't call it severe fear because there's always somebody out to help you. Last week, I came around the corner. There were people working on the fall flower beds. They had their tools all over the sidewalk and a truck parked on the sidewalk. And the man stopped his crew and said, we don't need our tools on the sidewalk. Her and her dog need to be able to go up and down the sidewalk. So he had his men move the truck. He apologized profusely. He actually offered me his elbow as sighted guide to get me around his workspace until his men could clear it off of the public sidewalk. So I'm always of the opinion that there's going to be somebody around that will assist me if they themselves have blocked the sidewalk. Sometimes there's been a ladder where someone was changing their marquee or their sign. They've climbed off the ladder to make sure it wasn't in my way. And then sometimes I have actually had to tap Be My Eyes because there was no one around, and it was just at the hour that there was no one around, and I was in an open space or maybe crossing a street. But anyway, Gretchen and I made it down the sidewalk. We faced the uncertainty, and that's the beauty of what I went to New Jersey to learn how to do, is just mingle in my own hometown. So until next time, everybody, I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.